completely changed the space forever.
This is their #1 space. A little bit of money went a long way for them to really enjoy a lifetime of this.
Beautiful. You know what I like about your pond? The naughty dog.
Ah!
We're traveling around North Carolina with Troy from Pond Country, formerly Living Waterscapes. And what are we seeing today, buddy?
We're coming out here to see one of our larger scale projects that we've done for a residential. What we have here is a smaller pond. It's about a 1,500, 2,000 gallon pond, but has a nice big double waterfall going up a hillside.
Absolutely beautiful. Now this looks newer. When did this go in?
This went in about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at this.
This pond here is kind of our 11 by 16 package, roughly 2,000 gallons of water for the pond itself. And then we did this custom 30-foot long double split waterfall. Total, we used somewhere right around 26 ton of stone.
Completely changed the space forever for that.
Yes. This is their #1 space. A little bit of money went a long way for them to really enjoy a lifetime of this.
Beautiful. I am jealous because this would be a mountain in Illinois. when you have a slope to work with as an artist, that's a palette to work with. But yeah, very nice, and I love how you put a double stream in there and split. This is some nice big boulders too.
Boulder work that we've used, kind of being able to display one of our larger projects for residential. Of course, we have some big commercial projects, but this definitely is more of the residential kind of scheme for something larger.
This is a classic example of a custom package because of the setting that it's in.
Yes.
It's a longer waterfall, but you took advantage of the slope.
Exactly. The pond is a package size, and then from there we can kind of customize all the additional features to it.
Well, besides the fact of being jealous about your slopes, I love how you integrated a whole walkway around the pond and integrated the stepping stones and the ledge rocks and everything else. Really nice rock work here.
Really wanted to have the customer being able to get to the pond to really kind of feel like they're a part of it. It just makes you feel like you're part of the water feature.
You're about 4 to 6 weeks ahead of us in Chicago, and I know exactly what's coming, which is frog and toad season.
Yes.
And so I am looking at this pond right now, and I see literally thousands of baby tadpoles in this pond. That is so cool. And there's even baby fish in here too. This is what an ecosystem water feature is all about. We like to say, build it and they will come. So here's a natural water feature. It attracts wildlife. And in suburbia, this is a very typical suburban neighborhood. Where else would the toads be able to lay? Because we get rid of the wetlands, we wash this away, yes. we develop. And so now here is an ecosystem that will not only provide water for the birds, but habitat for the fish and the frogs. And they're spawning, everything is healthy. I love seeing this. And if we didn't do this kind of stuff, where would the animals go?
So everything being able to come into somebody's backyard and find a sanctuary. It's amazing, not just for the customer, but for all the wildlife.
First rules of having a wildlife habitat, which is a national registration for your yard, is having water. And flowing water is even more important because the birds will hear it. People have the little bird baths that just sit there. They'll get 10% the amount of birds that have a beautiful waterfall like this. This is going to literally pull birds out of the sky and deposit them in your backyard because they're going to want to. They're going to go in the shallow areas of that stream. They're going to want to just bathe, and that's what's so nice. But I love seeing an ecosystem pond fully functioning, beautiful clear water, tadpoles everywhere, fish that are breeding. Great work. Coming right up, they're ready to eat. Sorry guys, I don't have any food, but look at how cool those fish are. We've even got some fancy goldfish in here, huh? These are nice trained fish. Hey guys, with all the tadpoles. Yeah, I'm just teasing you. But I love these rocks when you come right up to the edge. And look, it's perfect place to sit and relax. A little swing in here. This is probably where the fish get fed, which is why they got so excited when we walked on this side. Fish, no. People think that fish don't have personalities, but literally people will name their fish and they'll have different personalities. People will sit for hours on end and feed their fish. They will not sit for hours on end and watch their tulips grow.
No, I mean, you could just be out here and just disappear into the world of what it is to have a water feature.
I already am. I'm ready to stay here for the rest of the day. This is part of the art, is knowing how to place the stones and the boulders and how to use frame rocks. I mean, that rock right there, that's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest in the property, and it's literally right where the two streams. I'm sure that you picked that rock for that purpose.
Exactly. We, you know, coming out and being able to see how the rocks are shaped and knowing how the water's going to flow around them, flow over them, is definitely the artistic side of what we do. Being able to take what we can see in the mountains and the natural streams and know that this groove is going to flow this way, and that's how the water's going to go.
See in the mountains like this, you said you actually pulled a bunch of these from the woods behind. So that's part of the art, is going and finding logs and then placing them, and perfect little resting spot for a bird
coming
in. It just makes it look like it came out of the woods, which is it really is.
Yeah, and finding, you know, the unique pieces of wood like that.
I didn't even notice that. Did
find that channel.
Did you get the channel of the wood coming down? So you actually use the wood as part of the waterfall.
Yes. And one of the things that this customer loves, they love the pitcher plants. Of course, we're not in the right climate for them to live year round, but they're come and put pitcher plants. Well, they already have one down there going, but they're put pitcher plants all through this water feature.
So that's a carnivorous plant.
Yes, they love them. We get a lot of different varieties, and they just fill their waterfall with them.
And that's what we say. Build it big the first time, because you're going to find little aspects of the hobby that you start to enjoy. So you're going to want to have a big enough water feature to let your hobby expand with this. Nice job, Troy.
Thanks.
I gotta put this one on the leash because she is
Hello.
Claudie.
Claudie. All right, the pond guy, Greg.
And this is Phoebe, but she's a
Well,
this is a little one. I love listening.
He does good work. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, this is,
yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful garden.
Every day, my husband and I, we spend about half a day here working.
How long have you had the water feature?
2 years.
about 2 years now.
2 years. Yeah,
Okay. And why did you decide to get one?
Why? Because
Yeah.
I love the water. I just like to play with it.
Yes.
You know.
So it's a hobby.
It's a hobby. We just love it.
You and your husband?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of both of your decisions?
Actually mine, yeah.
The boss made the decision.
He says okay.
Very nice.
You know, he says okay.
It's a fun hobby with the fish, isn't it?
It sure is. And they know me.
You know what I like about your pond? The naughty dog.
Ah! Yeah.
So the dog eats the fish food. How are you doing,
John,
sir?
this is Greg. Luke.
John, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Hey,
meet you, sir.
you got a talented wife here, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, this is an incredible oasis you have.
Thank you. We really enjoy it.
Hey, Paul, come here, buddy. Do you like the fish?
No.
You don't like the fish? You don't like the fish? I'm gonna get you. Show me how you feed the fish. That's exactly what we need. We need more kids outside in nature and less of them on electronic video games. Hey, if you have kids or grandkids, get them living the Aquascape lifestyle and follow along as we journey to cool people doing cool things with cool kids, cool dogs, and fun days. Thanks a lot, Troy.
Of course,
This has been awesome. I'm gonna put my shorts on. This is so nice. Come here, look at me.
Ow.
Did that hurt?
No, you didn't even get me.